Boom, we have upgraded, bitch. We're in like not 4K, but like way better. We're just way better. Fucking way better picture, way better quality than a shitty $30 fucking webcam. That shit is seeing the garbage can. We're gonna be talking about my Pokemon obsession. I have gotten back into Pokemon because I have seen a bunch of videos about them. I've always been a Pokemon fan. Actually, believe it or not, I've kept in touch with Pokemon stuff. I know all the new games and everything. I have not played them because I have not played the brand new games because they're dog shit. Except for the Arceus one looks good, but I haven't played that one either. I got back into Pokemon because I just been seeing it as like a good investment, weirdly. It's been weirdly a better investment statistically than all the stock markets and everything. And I was looking into it. I was like, this guy's, I have money sitting around just sitting. I was like, maybe I could buy like a fucking super expensive, like, I don't know, gold star fucking card or something and just sit on that because it's just gonna grow in value. And, I won't feel bad about it because that's the point of the vintage stuff is that you just kind of sit on it and it's valuable versus all these fuckers scalping the modern sets. Fucking kill yourself, dog. Kill yourself. Like you're actually scum of the earth. You're a negative effect on society. Like all you do is just take people's money and have a autistic obsession with Pokemon. Like you're just taking my money away, bro. Like you're just a fucking bitch. Fucking slap any one of you fucking scalpers in your fucking face. Fuck you. But anyways, that could be a whole nother video. But I'll stick to my experience with Pokemon. It's been a little rough on the wallet. I didn't go out and buy a like one PSA 10 graded slab and just sit on that. I've actually been kind of indulging into the casual like opening packs and shit like that. Cause when I was at the card store and I was looking around, looking at the near mint stuff and the slabs, I was like, man, I want to open up packs too. Like I want to relive my childhood shit, go down nostalgia lane. And I got like two booster boxes of Chaos Rising because I wanted that Greninja, and I figured I'm like, okay, I'll spend the money. I'm gonna have I'm paying for the experience of opening up all these packs, getting the cool new cards, and and I bought enough of it. I kind of like low key expect the Greninja, if that makes sense. I looked at the pull rates later. I actually was lucky in pulling it, surprisingly. But I'll show y'all now. Um, I not only pulled the SIR, but I pulled the gold one too, bitch. And I got the Frogadier and the Froakie illustration rare. I completed that whole entire evolution line, which was as perfect as it could get. I mean, I also got some other illustration rares in there. They're like Pokemon that I don't think are nearly as cool, but I really wanted the Greninja stuff. I got all of it. I really lucked out there. I got like everything I wanted. So I'm kind of sucked in. I want to keep doing that now, which is kind of stupid of me to think that that's going to happen like every time I open up a pack now, but that's like a little bit of the expectation. I just think I'm a lucky guy. Just feel like I'm a lucky dude. My little bad habits have been going by the trading card store every now and then and just looking to see what they got and then you know like you saw, as you can see, yeah, I'd leave with a little bit extra. These three in cards, the in trainer cards. Well, actually, the bottom left one is just a Zekrom card, but it's got in it, so that's cool. Pick that up, and then I also picked up that Arceus, which honestly, and I also picked up the gold Starter Ninja as well. But honestly, I really wanted to open up Crown Zenith and try to pull those cards, But they're $25 a pack. What the fuck? Go fuck yourself. I'm not paying that. $10, $250. And there's no way I'm gonna be. I'm not gonna pull in 10 packs. That's stupid. And there's like 7 cards. No, there's like 9 cards that I want from that set. And it's more economical just to buy it. Because they also are not. I mean, it's a 3-year-old set. So nobody even has the shit. If they do, they mark it up. So that sucks. But I really want like 9 cards from that fucking set. A Darkrai from that set is fucking badass. It's awesome. And the Mewtwo. And the Regigigas. And the Deoxys. I want all that shit. But so the collection's slowly growing. I turned a smart investment idea into a bad habit. So ain't that awesome? But yeah, I'm a little bit addicted to Pokemon now because every single time I get off of work, I think about going to the card store. So, but yeah, I've also been seeing some crazy clips of scalpers and some videos about how I'm kind of getting. I've known this stuff. I haven't actually realized how bad Pokemon has been getting as like something that people try to take advantage of. So, yeah, if you're a fucking scalper, you're a fucking garbage piece of shit human being. You're worse than streamers and content creators about like in valueness. You're like streamers and content creators add like 0 to society, nothing positive or negative. I guess a little bit positive because they add entertainment. But scalpers, literally, all you do is take people's money from people that just have a hobby and obsession with something like with Pokemon, bro. Like you're just a bum. All you're doing is taking money away from people that just want to enjoy something. Like you're just a reseller, fucking money, fucking hungry, fucking loser. Like you're just a bum, bro. Go get a real job. You gotta wait outside Target and look like a fucking idiot. Like I understand waiting outside Target and you're actually gonna rip it open and you want it. You just don't want to pay the fucking markup price. You want the MSRP shit. I completely understand that. Like actual people that rip open the shit. I think we should make a fucking rule that if you don't open that shit up in the fucking store, you don't get it. If you don't open the pack in the store, you don't get it. Like that's why I think the rule should be about buying MSRP shit, waiting outside and scalping. You should rip the seal off, open that motherfucker up, open the packs. You can take everything else, go home, but open the packs. It'll make all the prices go down. But yeah, I've also been watching some videos about how ridiculous and getting caught up with all the crazy Pokemon shit.
Men can't stop punching each other in retail stores, all for one reason.
Yeah, that's the exact. I would slap the fuck out of one of these dudes, but then you get one of these videos where you're fighting over Pokemon cards. This is what Pokemon has come to. Like I absolutely despise these dudes, but to fight over Pokemon cards is so stupid.
If you're unaware, Pokemon cards have become extremely valuable in recent years. Financial analysts have concluded it's actually better to invest in Pokemon cards than a 401k.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about here.
In order to collect the full value of a 401k, you need someone to die, which explains why these guys are choking each other out in a Target.
For real?
No, that's actually facts.
Are you
This is a kid's game, bro. And while I understand that sentiment,
Or
you
literally,
can't say
it's for kids, made for kids, and anyone that's actually buying the Pokemon stuff, like if they're for real buying it for like the intended purpose of what what I was buying all those packs for, it's just to relive your childhood. That's all it is.
Pokemon is still a kid's game. As of today, Pokemon has recruited close to $3 billion in value. That amount of money has led to the creation of a massive sub-economy that lives inside our modern world. Fathers are taking
Oh,
their
seriously,
entire-
Pokemon has become like a new dollar. It's become like a gold, literally, like where it has its own value. And it's just growing and growing and growing. People would rather have Pokemon cards than fucking gold. People rather have Pokemon cards than any other investment. At some point, is it gonna get so big that I don't know. I don't know how economically what the ceiling is going to be for, because it just keeps growing and growing and growing.
In a previous time, you may have inherited a Harley Davidson motorcycle or some wartime heirloom that was really important to your family. Now, you will inherit one of two things.
Who wants that shit whenever you can have a fucking 100K in Pokemon cards because your dad was a nerd growing up?
Either a holographic Gengar or an OnlyFans account. Imagine getting
Yeah,
the will for
yikes.
granted. So I personally went and met with different characters who live inside this world. A scalper.
I'm fucking savage, bro.
Who the fuck is this YN ass motherfucker? Tell me this dude scalps Pokemon cards?
Pokemon cards have experienced a seemingly infinite growth.
Look at that, dude. So this big ass boom right here. I think I seen this graph before. I think like right here is Pokemon Go right here. And then obviously right here is Logan Paul. The 2022, so like the Umbreon shit was right here. And then going down a little bit. Looks like it's going back to normal, right? Whoop. Ain't no fucking way. That's crazy, dude. And look at it's just going up and up and up. That shit is a vertical line. That's an unclimbable mountain right there. That is a cliffside. That is insane, dude. And it's blowing everything out the water except for, I guess, Meta recently. I didn't know Meta was growing this much. But Meta at its peak right now wasn't Pokemon back in 2020. Getting close to like double than the 2020 or the 2021. That's insane, dude.
Over the last few years. Their value just keeps going up and up and up and up. But it can't go on forever. Who will buy these cards at these insane prices? And at what
Everyone.
point do
It doesn't matter. I'm a little hypocritical because I bought the marked up Chaos Rising stuff and some of the Ascended Heroes stuff. But fuck me, dude. Like, it's people won't stop buying these Pokemon packs. Like, they also are like, well, they're investments as well. And I honestly, I don't think people really, I don't think any of these people are actually ripping open packs. They're just holding on to the sealed product that they bought. There's so many times that I see like Pokemon YouTubers, their background is just full ETBs, the whole wall, and they're just sealed up. They're sitting there, and he's gonna sit on those until the day he dies. He's probably got about 500 more in his fucking storage unit. You know, that might be why the price is just skyrocketing, because no packs are being opened, time is going by, and the product itself is just inherently gaining so much value because, oh well, they don't print it anymore. It has these chase cards, and simply everybody's just gatekeeping them. Everybody's just holding on to them, scalping them, making it impossible for you to get your hands on them unless you pay that premium price. Pokemon is not even a hobby anymore. It's like it's a premium collection. It's a premium hobby. It's getting ridiculous, dude. I wonder if it's gonna burst at some point, but I think it's gonna dip, and then it would like maybe like just still stay at that high premium. It will go up and then dip down, maybe from this 30th anniversary stuff, because it's getting so expensive. I don't think people are gonna buy it. It'll probably just dip a little and then flatline for a little bit. Who
people
knows?
flush these cards, it's a little bit more complex than that. He's not the only reason that Pokemon cards have exploded in value. The value of Pokemon
Yeah.
cards seems to be set by one thing: eBay. That's all these guys are ever checking. And that brings up a bit of a conspiracy. How many of these sellers are maybe colluding? How many sellers are buying out a certain type of card, creating
This reminds me, have y'all seen that that people on eBay sell God packs? They weigh the packs. You can still weigh packs. You can still kind of weigh packs. You can weigh Ascended Heroes and you can weigh the Prismatic. 4 God packs are a whole gram like more. And you can also weigh them for like ones that for sure don't have jack shit in them, like no hollow, no nothing. If you get like 1,000 fucking packs, at least cut like half of them in half and not open them and sell them, because you know there's nothing in there, because they're just low on weight. So they don't even have, they have like either a bare minimum of like one holographic, or they don't have a holographic or something like that. Whereas like the medium ones and the slightly more heavy ones, they might have hits. It's like 50-50, but then you can 110% see which one's a god pack or not. And people sell them on eBay, and they sell them for like $100 or something. Let me check that real quick, bro. Like, look at this. Look how stupid these motherfuckers are. There's no god packs in these in the main. God damn it. There's no god pack in the main sets, you fucking idiot. Heavy god pack question mark SIR? Shut the fuck up, dude. You're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking brain dead idiot. But see, like they're like heavy 23 grams. Extremely heavy 22.85, which is like the median. God pack question mark sealed. And of course, seller does not accept returns, because it's a fucking scam. And they use these like super inconsistent fucking shitty fucking scales. See, this is a real god pack if they're not faking the weight somehow. Once again, seller does not accept returns. So what a lot of people do on these eBay shit is like shit like this. This is exactly, I can think like them, but I don't actually indulge in these bad practices because I'm not a piece of shit. But you can 110% manipulate that photo and that weight. Like, it's already got a different weight on there. You can put something underneath the fucking, you can put a card underneath, take a good picture, manipulate it to where it looks like, oh yeah, dude, that's 24. That's 24 grams. 24 grams, if this was legit, yeah, that's a god pack. 110%. They got it priced at an insane price. Still is less. You're bound to get like a Gengar in here, which retail like is marketplace like I think like $1,600 or something, or 1,200. I know the Pikachu in here is also like $1,200. So you selling it, and it's like, it's very likely, very, very likely that you get one of those, if not even both in there. So selling it at $950, let's be real, bro. This guy's only got 2 sales. So super sus, not a reputable guy, and super easy to fake and manipulate this shit. You have to show a video of you weighing it, weighing another pack, weighing this pack. The main, what up, I keep getting off topic, but this was the main thing I was gonna say. These people make accounts to just post this one post. They'll maybe, like this guy, maybe post like 1 or 2 things, and then post this post. Somebody with a big heart that trusts literally anyone buys this shit, wastes $1,000. You probably get no pack in there. Like you get nothing in the pack, and you'll go and be like, oh well, they scammed you, so go report it and get your money back. They'll just delete their account. As soon as this sells, they'll ship it to you, and then probably as soon as they see it got delivered, delete the account. And they'll go make a new account with a new email and new everything, so that they'll just do this again and get a quick dollar out of you, you know? Never buy this shit. Please don't ever buy this shit.
I wanted to start by meeting with someone who has a very optimistic outlook on Pokemon cards so I could get the full spectrum of experience.
Products have outperformed 401ks, stock market, even crypto. So I know collectors are very rich. Around $500,000 to $1 million collections I've seen.
Right. And do they just have them all displayed out like supercars?
All displayed like a museum. Nice. And it's awesome.
Nice.
I made a case for a client the other day, and that case was the product was about $100,000.
Tell me a little bit about the types of people that are buying from you. And what do they look like?
They're collectors, and they're people
Is that like a derogatory term, or
no?
Okay.
They're collectors. They're investors.
I don't think there's anything wrong with collecting and investing, but when it's the sealed product you're collecting, investing, you're a part of the problem. If it's like the base set fucking box, the base set booster box, you're not a part of the problem, bro. Like I don't think that's really necessarily a part of the problem.
That are passionate about their collection and how they want to display it in their home. I mean, the acrylic cases look beautiful. Like when you put your sealed product in it, people are
Like, bro, Why are we boxing up ceiling perfect order? ETB. Are we dead ass? Fuck off.
Placing it in their rooms, their dens, and they're happy about it.
Do you find it weird that we kind of buy back into our childhood?
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I feel like that's what everybody does. It's just it wasn't Pokemon cards for all the fucking boomers. It was like a cool fucking bike, you know, like you said, like a Harley Davidson or a cool truck or this or that or whatever. It's whatever you thought was like cool, like you had that autistic obsession about as a kid. That's what you buy as an adult. It's not a bad thing. That's why it's like when people hate on shit like Pokemon cards, it's like, bro, shut the fuck up. You also have a stupid, weird, autistic obsession about something that I can make fun of you about. Or if it's something that's so like broad, it's like, yeah, you just don't see it as a autistic obsession because so many people have that obsession. It's like you have that same obsession about it as I do with something else. So fuck you for judging.
I don't think it's weird. I think it's a good thing. I think it's healthy that we buy back into our childhood.
Interesting.
I think we all find ways to actually buy back into our childhood.
Yeah, bro.
As we get older, some of the best times in life is our childhood, what we remember, what we grew up on.
Exactly.
So, we're just bringing that piece back to the future, displaying it in our homes, sharing it with our kids.
It is cool when your memory is worth $10,000 and you can like show it to
Right,
people.
but like it's the cards that are the childhood. The thing in the childhood that like with the products is the dopamine you get when you get it and you get to open it. It's not like keeping it sealed and locked away. It's like that's when it becomes that's when you know it's more of like a money thing than somebody that actually cares about and has that obsession of Pokemon.
It kind of makes you feel a little bit smart, right? Buying something and it's for $1,000 ends up being $7,000 5 years later.
On our way out, we met one of Juan's buddies who runs a private Discord for Pokemon's most hated characters, scalpers. These scalpers pay for information on physical Pokemon drops, so they have an advantage over the general public.
They don't get like their hands on a drop, like it's immediately my fault as if I'm the guy that's actually like printing the cards or something like that. So I get people that like DM me all the time and they're like, oh yeah, fuck you, I know where you live. They'll like look up my address and stuff like over like cards with like,
Bro, you
little
scout
puppies on
Pokemon
it.
cards, you're not
Oh,
like
yeah,
that,
I'm
bro.
what the fuck am I doing with my life? I'm like, I'm running a Discord server. When I look back, I'm like, what the fuck? This was not in the cards at all, but it is what it is.
This is not in the cards at all. This is a stupid thing, but I mean, it makes me a shit ton of money, so I'm gonna do it.
Is there like a day in your mind where you're not doing like you've graduated from this, you can just move on?
That's crazy. That's funny you mention that because I think about that all the time, but it's very hard to walk away because it's like every day there's like some new thing that like keeps catapulting it to the top.
Who's probably the craziest person in your Discord?
There's this guy that's like, he calls himself like Tito, and he's got like a picture of like it's like an ape, and he's like very like crypto type bro, but he pretty much says that he like slams people's skulls like every release, and he talks about how he like beats the shit out
Bro,
of people.
what?
I don't know how much of it is like real life. I haven't reported it to the police. I haven't had any like subpoenas
Yeah, bro,
or
you
anything.
you slam skulls in your Target fucking waiting line, dog. Yeah, totally. Slam skulls. But you're probably about 250 pounds, pure fat. You ain't doing fucking shit, buddy.
So, oh yeah, I mean, there's always people that talk about fucking families going in there, and like some guy was like tripping out, saying like this is for my kids, and he just fucking pretty much like took it from his hands and like posted it like, yeah, I just finessed the kid, and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I'm like, do I ban someone for something like that? And I'm like, I don't want to like enable this type of shit, but
They pay monthly fee?
yeah, there's a monthly fee, yeah.
Yeah, I know I should ban them, and I know they're like a bad person, but I can get like $10 a month out of them. So yeah, man, so it probably wasn't that big of a deal.
Yeah, so I'm like, there's like an incentive for me to keep people around, but when I think they're like too fucking unhinged, I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I gotta get this guy out of here, yeah.
He ain't banned a single soul.
With Tyler's help, we were able to chase down this white rhino known as SRT Tito.
Of
We were
course he has SRT in his fucking name.
interested in speaking to the guy who smashes people's skulls for Pokemon cards. He was not an easy catch.
Bro's a fucking
It took about
YN,
5
of
days
course.
to finally get him on Zoom, and he was very clear that he wanted to protect his identity. I finally had a chance to speak with him this morning while I was editing this video. I'm just gonna play you about 2 minutes of the conversation, unedited.
Everyone in the Discord, like, they describe you a certain way. Like, they're like,
Oh yeah, I'm fucking savage, bro. I'm always fired up. I'm like,
You're fucking savage, bro. Really? You're fucking savage, bro. That's what you say? Yeah, bro, I'm fucking savage. I scout Pokemon cards, I sit in lines, and I'm a fat fucking chud. Yeah, bro, you're savage. Savage as fuck. Look at this dude. He's fucking all shiestied up, fucking wearing stupid ass glasses. He's so embarrassed about what he does. He has to cover up his identity. Brother, does that not tell you you're a fucking bum? Like, how are you at all proud? Like, the car you're in speaks volumes. You do this horrible... You do shit nobody likes. You do shit that nobody fucks with. And it looks like you drive a fucking 2015 Ford Escape, dude. If you're gonna be a complete dickhead, you're not even reaping the reward from it. You're a fucking bum, dude.
I'm just, I'm trying to get the item, bro. Like, if I'm not activated, I feel like I'm not gonna get the item. But like, dude,
He's got an accent too.
that's the thing. Pokemon, I've been able to get with my hands. What would I fucking get a bot for? Like, I'm the bot, and like, if I need more.
You're the bot. Why would I need bot? I am the bot. I sit in line all day long, target. Smash skulls. You're a fucking bum, bro. Shut the fuck up, dude.
More bots to just bring more people. Like, I pulled up like 3-4 deep, like just bring some rascals,
Bro, what is this?
There's in there that have
Does this guy think he's the villain, dog? I bring some rascals, bring 4 deep. We run target. We run this scalping. We run this Pokemon reselling. Bro, you're actually a loser.
no name. You throw them shits, you put your shit down, and you sit there. If there is
Yeah.
people there, I mean, it depends how many are there. Like, there is 50 outside, you're trying to fight a 50 piece, that's you crazy. But if there is 2 dudes and you tell dude, yo, move over, I'm first, you could be first. You know what I'm saying?
You're
Is it
such a
Parsi
fucking
Vector? Is that what I'm seeing or
asshole,
not?
dude.
Yeah, it's for the dog. We have a dog. Yeah, we have a little dog. First and foremost, right? Information costs. Fucking the internet to browse that shit, it costs, right? Everything has a price. So like, if you're willing to pay a little fee, right? Like the way I see it, like the yearly, I think it's like $60, $70 for like a fucking year. That's like $6, $7, $8 a year, whatever. $10 a month, whatever, bro. If you're willing to pay that, you get to know when the shit is dropping. The clothing just gives you like a net.
What's like the craziest thing you think you've experienced that you are comfortable talking about?
Something crazy, bro. I found an exploit. I literally put all these fucking orders in fucking, well, it's like Uber Eats. or whatever
Holy
the fuck.
shit.
Boom, 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 boom. All these orders. Every driver got me 2 boxes, and they just kept coming to my door and dropping me 2 boxes of those like 14 packs of prismatic evolutions from the Sam's Club. Bro, I don't even know. I had like a stack. I had like 40 of them shits. Like,
Bro, his accent's ridiculous. I have like 40 of them shits, man. I feel like you can figure out who this person is. Even when he thinks he's being smart by covering up here, bro, you got an accent. We can see the way your body's built. And we can also kind of see the bit of outline of your face. We also now know what kind of car you drive. These guys ain't real smart. When you make horrible decisions like Pokemon scalping for money, you typically aren't the smartest guy, and this really shows it.
In his own words, Tito let me know that he doesn't fight for Pokemon cards anymore, which honestly made me kind of sad. Selfishly, I was hoping I'd meet a family skull smasher. I was hoping we'd get on the Zoom call and he'd have some
Yeah, bro
crazy
didn't even
story
talk
like,
about the
yeah,
smashing skulls.
I took a mother, a father, and their children, and I swung their skulls together like a Newton's cradle. I even have a piece to show for it. Tito let me know he lives in the woods now, and if he lines up for Pokemon cards, there's hardly a line there.
Oh my god. Bro, he lives in the woods? How do people make decisions like this, see the results? You can make money doing this, and like you can be an asshole and make a lot of money doing this. But to be an asshole and make no money and still be a fucking bum is crazy. You're smashing skulls to be able to afford to live in the woods, bro? Yeah, alright.
There is a line, it's maybe two guys sleeping. There's not really much to fight over. But I'll say, I don't think Tito is the hardened criminal that his Discord friends think he is. In fact, he seemed pretty sensible. And if those children really wanted to play Pokemon, they would get up by their bootstraps and fucking get after it the way we did. See you guys
Bro,
next time.
this is
Thanks for tuning
crazy.
into the Company Live.
This guy's fucking funny. You know, shout out this guy. Shout out Noah Miller. Oh my, bleh. Shout out Noah, not Noah, Noel. Shout out Noel Miller. Pretty sick, pretty good vid.